Alright, I'm back again with this monster, and believe it or not, I'm going to be trying to add 3 more pedals to it. I've got a recording session coming up at the end of this month, totally improvised, ambient, and I wanted a lot of options. So I got these 3 small TC Electronic pedals. The first one is the tiny little Ditto looper. That should be fun. The Hall of Fame Mini, so I can experiment with some presets on that, and another delay option. This is the Flashback Mini. I'm going to be using EBS cables. I've still got plenty from the initial build of this. None of the cables have gone bad, and it's lasted me about 6 months so far. So I've got the OC3 that I'm going to switch out for the POG at some point. It probably won't be today, but I'm going to place the octave pedals in a place that I can get to them easy, and I can get to the extra output on the side for a direct out. And additionally, I'm just going to be reworking this thing so I can use it as a stereo rig if I need to. So there's the finished product. This would definitely not be possible without the EBS flats, the 1/4 inch connecting cables between all these pedals, which are super low profile and super flexible. So I'm powering everything from a Voodoo Labs 4x4 as you saw, and that's not quite enough power to get to everything. So I am daisy chaining a few. You just kind of got to find what works. The Electro-Harmonix stuff does not like being daisy chained. The TC Electronics fine, the Strymon is fine. Generally the overdrives are going to be fine. So you got to find what works for you. So if you want to talk about the order that I placed all these pedals in, you'll find the input is a locking jack on the right side of the pedal board going into the Electro-Harmonix POG. This is an octave generator, followed by the Freeze, which is kind of like a sustain pedal on a piano, same thing for guitar. Then going into the JHS double barrel, it's a double overdrive, into the J-Rocket, the Dude, higher gain overdrive. Then we've got, let's see, the MXR Phase 95, into this Tapestry Audio Blue Marie volume pedal. And this is an active version, so it's split going into the tuner. The tuner doesn't have an output. Coming out of the volume pedal, we are going into the TC Electronic Flashback Mini, which is a delay, into the Hall of Fame Mini, which is a reverb, into the Strymon Dig. This is a digital voice delay, into the Strymon Blue Sky, which is a reverb, and finally into the Ditto. This little guy here is a favorite switch for the Dig. So I've built this with the octave pedal on the side here. It's got a second output if I wanted to go direct to a board, if I wanted to take the lower octave or the higher octave out. And I've built the Strymons on the top so I can get to the stereo in and out if I wanted to turn this into a stereo rig for any purpose. And I still managed to get the Altoids and the EBO on. So thanks to those cables, which are so small and easy to work with. If you want to hear this board in action, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and stay tuned.